Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. I want to welcome you to the Paul Cruz Show. I'm trying something different today. I'm actually going to do my podcast without my headsets today and see if it comes out a little more clear. But before we get into the topic, I hope everyone is having a great week and that you're closing deals and that you are valuable to your customers. And what I want to talk about is sales mindset and attitude. If you're watching me for the first time on my YouTube channel, I do ask you to subscribe. If you like the video, smash the like button, share it with others, but more importantly, share your feedback. That's very, very helpful. So what I want to talk about today is, what is your motivation as far as being a salesperson? What is it that motivates you to being a salesperson, or wanting to be a salesperson, or even thinking about getting into the profession of being a salesperson? I want you to think about that. Because for me, as I said before, the sales profession, being a salesperson and a closer, for me, is the most amazing profession in the world. There's many reasons why, but for me, it just is. The things that being a salesperson can help you accomplish, and the things that it can help you solve. What do I mean by that? I've been in situations where if I didn't know how to sell my way out of it, I would have got into some physical fights. And I'm talking recent, last 3 years and so. And the ability to sell is a phenomenal thing. The downside is when you become really good at it and you're a master salesman, a master closer, it's like anything else. It could be used for the wrong reason and to do the wrong thing. Trust me when I say that. I know. I've been there. I've done that, and it sucks. So, what is your motivation in sales? Is it about just closing a deal, selling any product just to make a commission, to make money so you can pump yourself up and be the life of the party? Is it about just making the money because you know you could, but not offering value? Do you like the training of being a salesperson? Is that your motivation? Is it about, making the money, closing the deals, buying all the fancy cars, traveling to fancy places, having control over people, because that brings power. Money brings power. It brings women. Is that what motivates you to being a salesperson, a closer? Ask yourself that question. For me personally, it was at one time. Straight up. When I was a young man, 14, 15 years old, I wanted to be a millionaire. Not many people knew that. But I promised my grandmother a house when I was about 14, 15, that when I become rich, I'm going to buy her a house. And at 30 years old, I made my first $1 million, and I bought her a house in cash. Why am I bringing that up? Because that was my motivation in sales. That was my motivation to being successful. That's what I thought success was. But then I learned that that's not what it's all about. And so think about this. If that's what motivates you in sales, then you need to ask yourself a question. Are you truly valuable to the people you're selling to? See, sales for me is not about just selling something to someone and you're getting paid for it and then that's it. Sales for me is deeper than that. Sales is about a mindset, it's about an attitude. It's about solving problems for anyone and everyone you encounter in life and in business and in sales. Sales to me is about the art of storytelling, being persuasive for the right reasons, offering value, solving problems, knowing that you have an impact on people's lives for the right reasons, where you can create opportunities for people that they didn't expect that. People that may not be able to offer you anything, any financial reward, but they're there and you actually help them become more valuable for themselves and for people that they meet, their family, their friends. That's what sales is to me. And here's a question you need to ask yourself. What makes you a good salesman? What makes you a great salesman? Is it always closing a deal and getting paid? Think about that. I know a lot of miserable salespeople that do real well, but they're the most shallowest people. As a salesperson, do you study your craft? Do you train every day? Do you try to learn more every day? Do you still cold call? Maybe not every day, but at least 3 or 4 times a week where you stay sharp. Or do you think you're above that because you're in a certain status? Think about that. I'm not hating you for that. I'm just asking you a question. Sales is a phenomenal industry. It's a phenomenal profession. So what is motivating you to be a salesperson? I was in Vegas for 16 years. I've been in a few call centers. I built a couple myself. And prior to that, I was a venture capitalist. I've always raised money, taken companies public, been involved in real estate transactions, always high-ticket items. But what I realized in the call centers, a lot of people are not real salespeople. They're a bunch of con artists. Good ones, but they are. And I said, I can't be around that. I can't do that. So you need to think about that. What is sales to you? What does being a salesperson mean to you? What motivates you to be a salesperson? Because one thing I've learned is we're all salespeople and we're all customers. And most of us are business owners and entrepreneurs. And one of the things that I've learned is, and I made mistakes, but I've learned from that, is that I'm going to treat my customers or my potential customers the way I want to be treated as a customer. I'm going to treat that business owner the same way me as a business owner wants to be treated. Does that make sense? So for me, what motivates me in sales is very simple. It's solving problems and being of true value to the end consumer. And I let the process in the sales determine the outcome, how much I get paid. So I don't go into a sales process or on the sales call worrying about getting a credit card or I'm going to close this deal. I used to do that when I was younger. For me, if I'm valuable and I got something to offer and they need it and they should own it, my job is to persuade them, to have them see that they need to own it and that I'm valuable to them and that they're going to purchase this. That's what sales is to me. Think about that. Again, ask yourself that question. Why do you do what you do? Why do you sell? What motivates you being a salesperson, being a closer? And finally is this. I still get excited about being on the phone, making cold calls, talking with customers, potential customers. I still get a rush for that, but you know why it's different this time? Because I'm actually going to solve their problem. I'm actually going to show them that I'm their guy, that they need to own this because it's going to help them, and that they need to make this investment in them and in themselves and in their business, because not only is it going to benefit them, but it's going to benefit their people that work for them. That's my mindset. That's my attitude. Is that yours? Think about that, guys. So before we go, I invite you to go to my YouTube channel at the Paul Cruz Show. If you like the video, smash the like button. Do share with others if you think it can help others. And also share your feedback. If you want to follow me on my social sites, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the Paul Cruz Show. Till we speak again, I say goodbye and I say thank you again for being part of the Paul Cruz Show. Have a great day. Bye for now.